Hello and welcome back to the last ever episode of 5Aside seasons from Futuresoccer in Sandon. Now, the last game of season 3 for us is being played against BFSB FC. As you can see there, we're way down the bottom of the table, looking destined for relegation. This will be another tough game for us. Really struggled at the end of this season, well, and the start of this season. We've struggled all season, let's be honest. A very fit team, a very young team, quite a little petty team as well. Don't like it physical. We had a few issues with them last time, so it's going to be a very nitty gritty game. So let's have a look at the lineup then. Grez in goal, Matt Creasy the hammer at the back, Steve and Navs in midfield, and myself up front. We did have Ant hoping to make an appearance from the bench, but you may remember last time we played this lot, there was a lot of talk from them about his knee. They did come up to me actually a couple of weeks later and say that they wouldn't say anything like that, but considering that we heard them saying exactly the same stuff before the game today, we're on to you. We know you're lying. So Ant actually called himself out of this game. He won't be playing. A lot of boys unavailable because of the new league we are playing in. But anyway, let's get the game underway. Grez in goal. I did say Joe was on the bench. Unfortunately, he wasn't able to make it as well due to a family emergency. So we hope everything is all right with him. So yeah, there will just be the 5 of us playing today as the ball comes into me. Spin on the outside, get the shot away, but it's quite a weak shot straight at the goalkeeper. With BFSB coming forwards now, looks to play inside, poke it just past Creasy there, and there's Navs running around like an absolute madman without his bib on. Having a bit of a Balotelli moment, I think, couldn't quite work it out, but now you can see he's got it back on. As he comes down the right hand side, bib on and all, gets the shot away, and again the keeper is able to make quite a comfortable save. Player coming inside now then, and he's just able to completely ghost past me there. So I would say a bit of miscommunication from Steve. Steve did call this switch there, but just didn't have enough time to turn and get onto the player. Comes inside on a stronger right foot, and that's a good finish into the bottom left hand corner. So 1-0 down early on there. As the ball comes back, nice little shot there from the opposition player. Grez gets down well to his left hand side to save. Grez then rolling into my feet as I look to use my size to get through the player. Play through Creasy, just stretching on it, goes to bend it in the far corner on his weak foot, and the keeper gets a good save. As BFSB come down the far side now, look to get a shot in, and we see Grez with the long barrier there, managing to get it out, and that will be a free kick for the opposition player being in the box. As we look to play up from the back there, Steve successfully nutmegging himself as Matt Creasy plays it into the far corner for me. Looking to come inside, but I've overrun that, and the opposition player there looking to play it back to his keeper. Got a bit more power on it than I think he wanted, but in the end he's able to save it. There's me there using my strength there and managed to play it outside to Navs, and the player's gone down there. At the time we were very sure, I mean, he's just tripped over Navs' legs. Navs has stuck his leg out there, got a bit of the ball, the player's got a bit of the ball, fallen over the back of him, gone down, the ref's given a free kick. We couldn't have any issues with it. 3 seasons of frustration building up for me. I said a little bit of something to the ref that I shouldn't have done, but you see there Navs puts his foot on the ball, gets the tackle, the guy pokes the ball through his legs, but what is Navs meant to do there? There's nothing. He's already won a bit of the ball, he doesn't move his leg, the player's just fallen over it. Frustration got the better of me, and I will be in the bin for 2 minutes, but as you can see, nothing happened in that 2 minutes. I am back on the pitch as the BFSC player there has a bit of a swing and a miss. Managed to get the ball down the right hand side, good bit of strength to get the player off. Ref doesn't blow up this time as Navs comes back to poke the ball away from the defender, and it just falls onto the inside of the post, very nearly an own goal there. So riding our luck at the minute. There's me there looking to get a little turn in, one of the clumsiest things you'll see, but it counts as quite skillful for me, so I'll take it, get the shot away, it's blocked, and the follow-up shot by Steve is poor. Ball at the back now, looking to play away. This guy is quite tricky. The ball just sticking to his feet. Steve goes in there with a bit of a wet tackle, and he's managed to get the ball again, gets the shot away. Grez standing up to it well this time. As the ball on the right hand side now, Matt Creasy lines up the sledgehammer. He takes a shot and his foot comes flying off with the ball well out of the park. And the ball coming through that time, then I've looked to intercept it. Very, very clumsy bit of football by me there. Comes ricocheting off my shin straight to the opposition player, who is able to slot it past Grez. Very frustrating. Now 2-0 down. As you see, the same player sizing me up again, thinking he's going to go right. He goes left, and I've been shown up twice there in the space of a couple of minutes due to a lack of pace and agility on my part. 3-0 now, and we've got it all to do. This is in serious danger of unravelling. but hopefully we can get something back there as I look for a little 1-2 to Navs. Overhit it to Steve, and Steve's for the second time successfully nutmegs someone on his own team, so he's getting a nice little collection of panners there. Nothing comes from it this time for us though. As Nav's there, managing to get one of those long legs of the law onto the ball. Steve with plenty of time, there were calls for it, didn't take the time that he needed on the ball, and the finish is straight down the keeper's throat. So, as you see, a little half-time show put on here by the opposition player. God knows how many keepy-uppies he's done there, several at least. So, we're all very happy for him there. 16, wow, that's about 15 more than I can do, so congratulations to him. As we then come into the second half, and this guy, like I said, is a very tricky player. I'd like to know how bad his left foot is though, because he will shoot with his right foot from any angle. And saying that, he does have a shot on his right foot. His right foot is obviously very strong, crashing off the crossbar there. Didn't cross the line though, fortunately for us, and the score stays 3-0. As we come forward again, Grez just managing to come out and smother that ball. Ball shoulder to shoulder with the player. It's not my fault, he's about 9 stone lighter than me. He goes down, ref gives a free kick. Grez there doing one of the through the leg things that he likes to do. Plays into me, nice little bit of skill to get away. Look to play the pass to Creasy. I've overhit the pass though, and from a tight angle he can only hit it straight at the keeper. But that was a little bit better from us. We look to come forward there, managing the ball and a bit of spin on the ball. Nav, surely, what a save by the opposition goalkeeper there. He's made a lot of comfortable saves so far in this game, but that one was really, really special. And within seconds, just coming down the other way, we've seen there's a lot of pace in this young BFSB FC side. Just outpacing Steve there on the 1-2, and just like that, that is 4-0. As me there, emptying, I've officially done both the tricks I know how to do now. Play it out wide, but the shot goes well wide and over. As we come back this time, and again going shoulder to shoulder with the player, but the ref gives a free kick. As Navs now manages to come away with the ball, lovely little bit of skill there to get away from the player, looks to get the shot on, and again from a tight angle, the best he can do is just hit and hope at the keeper. But lovely bit of individual skill there from Navs. As Matt Creasy comes through then, bulldozing through with just using his strength there, managed to get the ball. It was on his right foot though, and as we know, his right foot is not that strong. Keeper again though with another very good save. But it's looking a bit better for us in this second half. It's not been great so far, I know. The opposition now getting very, very petty. You can see they're kicking the ball away, holding his hands up there, saying, "I'm sorry, sir," but he wasn't sorry, even slightly, and we know he wasn't, so it's just a bit childish, really, wasting time. We pay 35 quid a week for this, and yeah, when you've got opposition that are doing everything they can to kind of ruin the fun for you and just break up the game, it gets very, very annoying. But anyway, here comes Nav, tries to get the shot away, it's a bit weak, keeper saves it out to Steve. Navs with the follow-up though, back off the post. Finally, he's got the goal that he has deserved in this game. 4-1, and maybe we can come back. And just want to get back here, just saying about the team being quite petty and childish. You see 2 little kick-outs from that player at Creasy there. Creasy does not get annoyed very easily, especially with opposition players. The ref has let that go for some unknown reason, probably wasn't watching. But yeah, something that should definitely be worthy of a sin bin. But anyway, we see there Matt Creasy again trying to get the ball. The player knocks it out his hands. It's just becoming a very, very, unhappy game of football to play in, really, and very, very tedious when you come out on your Wednesday night and you end up playing against opposition like this, who all they want to do is just ruin your fun. I'm sure everyone at school will think that they are hilarious, but yeah, when you consider, like I said, they pay 35 quid for this as well, it's a bit pathetic that they want to spend their time messing about with it as much as they do. As you can just see there, the ball being absolutely booted miles over the fence by the opposition player, wasting another couple of minutes. You can see him apologising for it. Again, we know you're not sorry, mate, but it's fine because you probably got a few laughs out of it. And then looking to play from the back, then there's me trying to do my best impression of the opposition there with a little unnecessary Cruyff. Managed to get the pass to player, but nothing comes of it whatsoever as the opposition come down the other side now. And yeah, it's just very, very scrappy. Last 5 minutes of this game, nothing happening whatsoever as the referee blows the whistle for full time. And in the end, the only thing that can be said, it's a disappointing end to the season and the game. We tried to go into the game having fun, but the opposition made it impossible for us. So a disappointing and frustrating way to end the season and end our time at Futuresoccer. But as you can see, we did not get relegated. second bottom, third bottom if you include the space available. So, well, reasonably successful end to the season for us. We didn't want to end the season or our time at Futuresoccer being relegated, and we've avoided it. So that is the very small victory we can take from this season. As we have a look at the stats then, in terms of goals scored, Charlie Navesy walks away with the Golden Boot trophy, scoring 10 goals in 9 games. Matt Creasy, second top goal scorer, which is embarrassing for the rest of us in the team. Moving on to the assists as well, Nav's also topping the assist column, so a very solid season for him. Me and Tom Legresley, our goalkeeper, who's only played about 3 games, managing to get himself 4 assists. Well, you see he's played 4 games. 4 assists in 4 games, so very strong. And then finally moving on to the fantasy points, Charlie Navesy, unsurprisingly, topping the list as well, a clean sweep with 65 points from 9 games. See there as well, Tom Legresley in 3rd place, very strong 4 games in goal for him. So it's been a very disappointing season for us, but 3 seasons at Futuresoccer done and dusted. Like I say, we have already started playing in another league, a very exciting opportunity for us with some big names involved in that league as well. So make sure you subscribe to keep up with what's going to be happening to us in the following months, and for us, it's on to the next one.